Hello, everybody, and welcome to part 2 of how to develop straightness in your horse. If you haven't already done so, check out part 1. It has a lot more details in it, but it has 2 really good exercises. And in today's video, I have 2 more exercises, but they are only on the Serpentine. So I will demonstrate them at the trot. I recommend starting at the walk, but it's better off if you do it at the trot if you can. And then you could try and do it at the canter if your horse is like doing really good at it. Today, I will demonstrate both exercises at the trot, both directions. And if you have any questions or concerns or whatever, leave them down in the comments. I'm always open ears. And remember to like and subscribe. So let's get started. So the first thing is you could do this at a looser rein or within a really good frame. I am going to kind of keep him up in the frame today because he's getting a little behind the bit and a little heavy. But the first exercise is you're going to do a 3-loop serpentine, but you're not going to touch the rail. As you can see, I don't have rails today. So I'm going to just kind of imagine and keep my serpentines a little shallow. So I'm going to do that at the sitting trot. You can post if you need. I have my inside leg, outside rein. And I'm going to just trot, and then I'm going to switch the bend. Notice I'm not doing this. Don't use your inside hand to pull. That is incorrect. I want you to think about making a wall with the outside aids. Make a wall. I'm going to push him up with my inside aids. Little wiggle with my left hand. Notice I'm keeping the straightness. Do not overbend them. Do not let them get crooked. Yeah. Good boy. Here. Tense up. That's okay. I'm just going to stay steady. I'm just going to work a little wiggle. Keep my inside leg, outside rein feeling. Keep him straight right here. Send him forward. Yes! See how he gave and I didn't even have to fix anything. I just stayed steady in my position. Good. Good. I'm going to change the directions on the diagonal and show you the other way. Beautiful. So, you want to think light aids, out to on, little wiggle with your inside hand, little more pressure with the inside leg. So here, I'm bending, half halt, outside aids on. I even can put my inside hand up if I want. And he gives. I can let go. Put my outside reins on. Do it again, get a little forward momentum. Really good. So if you are one that really struggles with pulling on the inside rein, I do it too. Think put it up. You can be dramatic about it. Think about sitting in your left seat bone. Now sit in your right seat bone and put your inside hand up. Good. Notice that he's already getting a lot straighter. Good boy. And I'm getting a lot more suppleness out of this. Good boy. Outside aids, I'm going to wiggle. Half halt, put my leg on. Good. And then I'm going to do it again. There he gives. So, that is how to ride the first exercise. Again, do it at the walk if you are having a hard time understanding it. If the horse is being super fussy, start at the walk. You can do this at the canter, but you would have to kind of switch your leads unless you have lead changes or if they can hold the counter canter. But I just want you to keep it simple for the horse's sake, especially if you're introducing straightness and developing it. Keep it simple at the walk and trot. And then going on to the second exercise, I'm going to switch directions here. You're going to do a serpentine again. However, we are not going to change the bend this time. So let's say I am going to do a serpentine on this direction. So I'm going up to the left. I'm going to keep more of a left bend even when I switch directions on the right. Here's what I mean. I'm down at C. I'm going to keep my inside bend on. Okay, I'm going to keep it. Keep them thinking left, left, left. Sit in my right seat bone. You want to sit in that right seat bone. Sit. If he breaks, that's okay. This is how you fix it. Bring him back up. Good. Notice I didn't kick, kick, kick. I just kind of started getting up. I'm going to think about outside aids a little on. Sit in my right hip. Keep my left bend. Good. Inside leg on. Beautiful. And then I'm going to keep it. Outside leg up. Get him straight again. Good. Oh, don't spook there. Notice I just kind of keep this straightness and inside bend feeling. So, inside bend feeling. If you want the technical term, think shoulder 4. Shoulder 4, little bend to the inside. That was so much better. Good boy. So just be patient. Notice I'm not getting fussy with him. I am not like pulling. I'm not like getting mad. I'm just sitting in my weight position and putting my leg on and just wiggling this left right. That's the boy. If he gets tense here again, or notice that he actually didn't even get tense that time because I hugged him. Let me switch directions. So I can't get him straight. Send him forward. There's my tempo. Let's go from down here at A. Good boy. Notice I'm doing this one sitting trot 2. Good boy. So again, sit in your right seat bone. And shoulder forward to the right. Even when you go to the other direction. Notice he's a lot more supple this way. Good. I lost the tempo. I'm going to get back. Good boy. Inside leg. Good. Again. Do it again. Keep shoulder 4 feeling. Shoulder 4. My right leg's on. I'm sitting in my left seat bone right there. Good. There's a boy. Notice the difference now in my suppleness. Notice I'm not getting fussy. I'm riding really quiet and I'm letting him feel it by himself. Good. Let's take a walk break. Good. And if you haven't seen any of my videos with him, I do mention that he is neurological and has arthritis in his neck on this right side. So for him, I give him a lot more walk breaks when I ask for a lot of bending, just to stretch that arthritis spot out. So if you have a horse, any sort of issues like that, please make sure to do it only a few times to give them a walk break. You want to help them build confidence in their ability to do these exercises. So keep that in mind. But again, if you want to try this at the canter, go ahead. That way you could do simple changes, or if you have flying lead changes, a canter, go ahead and do that. But for just basics and developing straightness, I want to keep this simple for you guys. So those are my 2 exercises. Just do them at the walk and trot until your horse feels really good. As you could see at the end, he got really supple. He got really nice and forward. And I wasn't fussy. I just sat. Whenever he got tense, I just kind of cuddled with my lower leg. And I sent him forward. That's the secret. Get the tempo. Make sure you're sitting straight. Make sure that when you do bend around each loop, you're sitting on the inside seat bone. And you're also keeping your hands really steady. Those are going to be your key points of how to successfully ride these exercises. Don't get fussy in your hands. The horse needs to find the frame on their own and be independent on how they self-carry. So if I take up the rein, see how he just drops down? I'm not doing this and this. A lot of you people seesaw them down. I just want to say, hey, if I take up contact, you give, and then I can let you give. That was really good. Good boy. So again, if you haven't already, comment down below if these exercises work. Let me know if you have any more recommendations or if this worked for you. Anything like that, leave them down below. And again, make sure to like and subscribe. And I can't wait for part 3 when I demonstrate a couple more exercises on how to develop straightness. And again, have a great day and thanks again.